Lazy day with Milo. Hi guys, it's Jeffrey and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a productive reset with me for the month of May. It's currently the last week of April and I just have like random stuff that I need to get done. Today I'm not working and one of the things I need to do is return this swimsuit that didn't fit. I got the prepaid label back on, got it packaged back up. It's actually from Sammy and I do have a referral code, link in my bio. You can get $10 off, and if you use my referral code, I also get $10 off. So it's a win-win for both of us. Sammy is just focused on like swimwear and also like the bodysuits, like the shapewear clothing. The style of this clothing also just tries to like push outside the norms a little bit, which I like. I love the designs and I recently got a few new pairs of swimwear, and then also like the viral bodysuit that they were getting a lot of hate comments on, but I tried it on and I think it looks really good and it gives you like a nice like tucked in vibe. You know that your shirt's not just gonna be untucked, and I really like it. I got it in navy, so I'm planning on ordering other colors maybe. If any of this interests you, definitely check out the Sammy website, and again, my referral code is in the bio. You can get $10 off your order. I'm gonna go to the post office. I also have my sheets in the washer because I have been needing to wash those. It's been overdue. I also need to put some decorations in my room and like change the decor around. I don't have a lot of like spring or summer decor, but I'm just putting away a lot of the like wintry Christmas stuff, which I know I'm so late on. Like it's already gonna be May and I still had like these snowy Christmas trees up. But part of it is I haven't been at home. Like I've been dog sitting in other places and I just haven't been like focused on like changing my room around, so I don't know. But today's like a day off and a reset day, so I think I'm definitely going to fix that. Bye Milo, I love you. I feel so guilty leaving him. My mom got these hanging baskets, so she's gonna hang them up outside her house. And then my dad got this tree from one of his customers. So I'm really hoping that it grows and we can enjoy it, because this would be a super cute tree to have in front of our house and decorate for Christmas. I got my package dropped off. Now I'm gonna head to the car wash because my car kind of needs a wash. Like it's been rainy and stuff, but it just needs to be washed by like a machine. My parents have this free car wash coupons they've been getting from their dealership, so I'm just gonna go get a free one and then maybe stop at a thrift store. I don't know. After the car wash, I ended up getting a notification that one of my favorite schools to sub at needed someone to cover music class because the teacher got sick and couldn't be there the rest of the day. So I ended up going back home, getting my backpack and my lunch, which I had already packed just in case something like this happened. And I got my things and I went right to school. Then I was able to work from 10:40 to the end of school. I was really happy to get to go to that school, see everyone that I knew. It was nice just to get my hours in because really, I gotta eat. I got to pay my bills. I get paid monthly, so sometimes I feel like I don't reap the benefits. Like one of my friends that's a server like constantly is taking his money home every day, and I'm like, I don't like get paid until way later. So it's just like different to think about. But I know that at the end of next month, when I finally get paid for this month's work, I will be glad that I worked this day because my paycheck will be higher than if I just didn't work at all today. Monthly budget update. I thought I would update you guys on my finances, how I kind of move everything around each month, because that's an important part of my monthly routine and resetting for the next month. I had money directly deposited to my Chase savings account, and the first thing that I do is take 10% to tithe to the church. The first 10% of what I make, that automatically goes to God. I believe that since God gave me the money and allowed me to have it in the first place, the first 10% should go to Him. After that, I've been taking another 10% and putting it into my Roth IRA. I have this account through Fidelity, and so every payday I just put money into it, or anytime I'm feeling like I have some extra money and I want to set it aside for retirement, I do that. Once the money is in my Fidelity account, I invest it in mutual funds just so that my investments keep growing over time. They will have a lot of time to grow since this is a retirement account, so I just keep investing the money, and hopefully after many, many years it will grow and be a lot, so that when I go to retire, I have a lot of money set aside for that. After I take my tithe out and my retirement money out, I look at whatever's left. Lately, I've been putting money into my high yield savings account. First, I take the amount that I would most likely be paying rent. So I've been doing $1,500 for rent, just assuming that that would be about the size of place that I'm renting right now. Then I look at whatever I'm gonna have. I set aside a few $100s in my checking account for gas, and then a couple hundred for like groceries and just coffee, snacks, miscellaneous purchases and meals that I know that I'll be having out. And I set that in my checking account so that I have it and I can pay for stuff. Then the rest of it, I set aside into savings. So I have different categories that I'm saving for. Obviously, my rent money is going into a house category. It's slowly being built up, and I'm also earning interest. So far, I've earned $82 in interest just for having my money be in this account. That's crazy, guys. $82 for just having my money sitting in this account. Like, definitely if you are interested in opening a high yield savings account, it's so worth it. It helps you put money aside and it earns you money. So I have a referral code for Ally Bank if you are interested in opening your own account. I cannot recommend it enough. As you can see, I get really excited and really passionate about it. I also have an emergency fund, and my goal is to have this be $1,000. So right now I think I have $500 in my emergency fund because I just had to pull a lot of money out to replace my tires, which randomly went flat, and I needed to buy a whole new set of tires. So this was super good. As I've said, that I had that money saved aside, and now I'm working on building it back up. So any money that's left over in my paycheck, I'm putting it into emergency fund. I also have a category specifically for car repairs that's more money set aside. I know I'm gonna have to replace my brakes at some point this summer, and so I wanna already have money set aside to do that so that I'm not worried and trying to come up with the money randomly. I have a category where I'm saving for a specific purchase. So I've been saving up for an iPad. I think that it would be a super wise investment. I could see myself using it to edit videos. I could see myself really planning my content on an iPad, and also using the camera, because every time that I want to film a video like with my iPhone, like a what's on my iPhone or like anything like that, I don't have another device to film on. So I think that in situations like that where I'm doing a what's on my iPhone video or like an iPhone tutorial video, I would use the iPad's camera. I also want a device that I can download movies and TV shows on and have a bigger screen for when I'm traveling. My laptop doesn't really allow for the download features that the mobile devices do, so that would be another reason to get an iPad. I used to have an iPad in middle school, and then I used it in high school as well, but then I didn't really use it in college, and so I gave mine to my dad. Later into college, I started seeing the ways that I could personally use an iPad, and so lately that's been something that I've been wanting to save for. I also have a savings set aside for traveling, just because tickets are expensive, so I want to be constantly saving for tickets. One of my friends just got engaged, and so I am totally planning on coming to her wedding, so I need money already set aside because I know that traveling is going to be expensive. This savings account is amazing and can help you in so many ways, so I'm definitely a huge advocate for it. Yesterday at work, one of the students' parents brought in seeds and pots to plant with the students in class. and she brought a few flowers in so that the kids could see what their plants would turn into. And she was super nice enough to give me 2 of them. She gave me this marigold and this zinnia. The marigold, as you can see, is yellow right now and looking really good. It also has 2 more spots where marigolds can grow and bloom. The zinnia has not bloomed yet, but they can be all different types of colors, and I can't tell what this one's gonna be yet, but I'm so excited to see it bloom. I was thinking today of going and getting some pots and some potting soil so that I could pot these and put them outside so that my whole family can enjoy them. Okay, I just finished up at the library. I got this book called If You Change Your Mind. I saw this book on TikTok, Robbie Weber. I think it's supposed to be like a beach read type vibe, which I've never done one of those, kind of out of my genre comfort zone, but we'll see if I end up liking it. If I love the books, I just might buy his books so I can own them, but also I'll just try them. That's what the library's for, right? Affordable, people don't take advantage of the library as much as maybe they should. I changed my clothes because I don't want to get dirt on the white Sherpa that I was wearing earlier. I got these 2 pots from Target and I think they'll look really good with these flowers, and they're definitely my vibe. This one, I was scanning it in the store doing the price check and it said, see associate for details. And I was like, okay. So on the way up to the register, I was like, if it's more than $15, I'm not gonna get it. And then it was exactly $15. So I was like, okay, I'm getting it. So I got this one for 15 and this one for 12. Both of these are indoor or outdoor pots. I also have this sage plant that my neighbor gave me, and it's definitely on its way out, but I needed to repot my spider plant because this root growth is insane, and these roots are definitely ready to reach down into some soil. I'll plant some more of the flower seeds in this pot, and I'll put my spider in this one. I'm putting gloves on because I don't want to get dirt on my hands. I got this mini bag of potting soil from Walmart, and I also got some zinnia and marigold seeds. I'm filling it about 1/3 full. So I'm squeezing lightly to remove this. The roots actually look really good. They don't look like they're in a tangly mess. It just said you can kind of massage them loose. I'm putting the excess dirt over here just so that it can fall in. But overall, these roots are looking pretty good, not too tangled. I forgot how messy this can get. Good thing this is an outdoor table, and I will be pressure washing it later before the summer, before we have picnics and eat on this table. I do need to take a wipe and wipe off the outside of this pot. Both of these pots actually have a removable drain. When I give them their first water, it's gonna be a lot of water, so I'm definitely gonna remove that drain plug out. Again, just lightly squeezing on this container. These roots look like more of a mess, so I am going to massage it more so that this comes undone. I was reading how to do this online. You don't want to break roots. When I was a kid, I used to think oh, just pull on it and break them. But you don't want to break the roots. They're there, they're healthy. My grandparents used to have marigolds in their planting boxes, so it's definitely a flower that I'm familiar with. I think one of the things I'm looking forward to about owning a home in the future is doing stuff like planting and gardening. I feel like it makes me more excited for the spring and summer, just getting outside and getting some of this stuff planted and decorated. It just makes your house look so good, and it adds color. I'm just lightly pushing down with my finger. I don't want to pack the soil in there, but I do want to get the plant feeling sturdy. I think these both look really good. I'm so excited about this spider plant, seriously. It looks like these roots are about to take serious root, and I feel like I will need to transplant this soon. I don't even know. These roots are so long and ready to be in the soil. If you can hear my chickens, they keep getting out of their fenced in area and causing a whole ruckus out here. Okay, this looks so good in here. I think that I put it just the right amount deep into the soil, and I didn't pack the soil down too much because the roots really need to spread out and take root in the soil. This is Dandy, if you can see her. She's not supposed to be out here. She's supposed to be in her fenced in part of the backyard because we don't want her pooping over the entire backyard, but she's out here, so whatever. I've put her back in her area like 3 times today, so I'm just done. She can find her own way back. I'm wanting to do some seeds in this pot. I'm thinking if I want to do marigolds or zinnias. I decided on the marigolds because they're more container friendly. We are going to plant these seeds. Like, do you only plant 1 seed or do you plant a few? Because like, what if one of them just doesn't grow? I planted 3 in here and like spread them out, so we'll just see what happens. I'm gonna water them, so I'm gonna step out in the grass to do that, giving it a good soaking, and I know that it's gonna start dripping out the bottom. The soil is supposed to protect from over and under watering. This is definitely heavy and has a lot of water in it now. Hopefully some of it will drip through. Next is the spider plant. Obviously it has this, so when I'm inside, I won't have to worry about the water spilling out because it will just be in this container under here. Water, water, water. These are my plants. I hope that you enjoyed seeing me plant them. Stay tuned to see how they grow. I'm so excited for this spring and summer. I got some great footage and then my mic wasn't on, so I don't think it's time for him to shed yet, but we did get Milo last year in June, so I know that shedding season is coming up for him because last June he shed so much it wasn't even funny. When we first brought him home, it was inside my dad's truck and there was just hair flying everywhere, and like for months after that, my dad still had like a ton of Milo's hair in his truck because it was just like super hard to vacuum out. Do you guys have any dogs? If you do, comment down below what kind of dog you have or what kind of dog you would like to get if you are a dog person. I just got off the phone with Wild, the deodorant and body wash company. I got to do a Google Meet and just give my feedback on my customer service experience and just my whole experience with the company. It was really cool to give my personal feedback and input. I had so much fun speaking with Clara from their team. Because I took time out of my day to do this, they're gonna send me a few free things, which is honestly just so sweet of them. It was a really great experience chatting. I scheduled this call before work because they're based in the UK. And so like with time zones and stuff, I scheduled it for 7 a.m. here and it's 8:05 and I need to leave for work in like 10 minutes. So I got all ready. I'm pretty much ready to go right now. I literally just hopped off the call just now and I'm about to leave. Thank you guys so much for watching this May reset video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And let me know what's going on with you in the month of May. Comment down below anything that you're doing this month, any plans you have. I would love to chat about it with you. Subscribe and turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss the next time I post a video. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in my next video.